Hey, yeah. I thought I'd try voiceovering my videos, voicing over my videos, because I know most other YouTubers do it, and I definitely prefer watching voiceover videos over text videos, and it's also definitely a lot less work. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, this will be my upper body workout about a week ago. What I've planned for the next three or 4 weeks would be just calisthenics for upper body and no weights, because I normally use weights anyway. So switching it up is definitely a lot more fun, and it hits the joints and the muscles differently. So why not? So you can see here I'm starting with scapular pulls. They're really good to coordinate my lats because I'm gonna work on the front lever today. Speaking of which, I don't think the front lever is something is like attainable for me, at least with my level of commitment to calisthenics. But it's something fun to work towards anyway. So you can see I'm doing skin the cats here, also part as a warm-up. I find it really good for both the front and back lever because of the lat contraction you need to bring your legs up for the first bit, and the stretch your shoulders get in the second bit. Also, a side thing I like to do with the skin the cats, I like to keep my knees straight, as you can see, when I'm pulling back, when I'm pulling through again. It just feels a lot cleaner and it's slightly more challenging, so it's a fun variation to play with. This is my first proper set of front levers. I've not done tuck front levers in ages, so this was difficult enough, but it felt decent, so I tried the advanced tuck, and you can clearly see I'm not strong enough to hold that. In my head while I was doing it, it definitely felt like I was holding it for time, but you can clearly see otherwise. So before I reviewed that video, I decided to do tuck front lever rows, which you can see it doesn't look too difficult, but it's actually the worst thing in the world. I could barely do 5 reps without feeling my shoulders or my hips start collapsing. So after I watched the video, I saw that my advanced tuck wasn't held for any amount of time, so I thought I'd try it again, and this time I actually counted. So you can see it's much better here, but my hips just fall after a second. So I'm clearly not strong enough for the advanced tuck, but maybe in a few weeks I'll try again. But for now, just work on the tuck front lever. So then I had enough of front lever training. I decided to do one-arm pull-ups. I didn't decide to do, I wrote them down, and that was not a good idea. Doing front levers and then pull-ups, your lats just get destroyed. I could normally hold the top position of a one-arm pull-up, but I could barely hold it there, so I was trying to figure out like how could I make it different so it wouldn't be so taxing on one arm. So I decided to hold the side of the pole. It was difficult enough, and yeah, I've learned my lesson, so I'm not gonna train them on the same day, or at least play variations instead. So then I went home and I wanted to work on the iron cross, which I've never held before, but I just wanted to play around with it. I'm very comfortable with the front support position on the rings, but as you can see when I start lowering down, I start shaking. So I decided I'm not ready for it. So I'll just work on the front support position for today. I did 3 sets of these. Lastly, I did handstand variations. I rarely do any variations, I just practice the handstands, but I think I benefit quite a bit from the variations. These specifically, I think, are underrated. They're like really difficult, a lot more difficult than they look. Common theme in calisthenics, I guess, but I could do just 5 and that felt like enough work. Then I practiced the hollow body hold just to practice core tension, which I rarely do. And I did the actual handstand themselves against the wall. You can see my alignment's really bad, and I just figured out how to fix it recently. I'll probably post a video, but you can see my hips are really bent here. No good. And lastly, for my leg injury actually, I've been doing single leg hip bridges because I can focus on the glute contraction quite a bit, and they really help. But yeah, that's it. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.